Hello, 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 hello. How are we doing? How are we doing? Yes, we're back 3 days on the trot. What is this madness? And yay, we're in the Q400. A little bit wet here on the ground. It has literally just rained. In fact, Active Sky thinks it still is raining here. We're at East Midlands International Airport. Just up the road from me here, and we've actually loaded the aircraft in operating state. I didn't want that. I wanted cold and dark. Oh well. Well, we'll live with it. So yes, we're going to do East Mids down to London City. What? I don't know why I keep putting myself through this, because one, the frame rate's going to be absolutely horrific, but we'll see what we can do. And yeah, and it's not the easiest flight. It's also not the easiest route. It's not an obvious route, I must say, because there's no real airways to take us there, so we sort of made it up a little bit, but oh well, that's what I always do anyway, so hey ho. So we'll fire up the flight computers, and then let's have a look at the overhead. In fact, what I need to do is we need to connect some external power. Oh, we've got some external power, that's fine. So we'll turn the bus ties on. We'll put the static heaters on. We'll put that on slow. Don't remember what that one gets set to. Yeah. Pilot side heater can come on. Fasten seatbelt sign can come on. What else do we need? What else do we need? Don't need that just yet. Emergency lights are already armed. Anti-collision light can come on, I suppose. Position light can stay off for the moment. Oh, anti-collision light can go to red. In fact, no, it won't. Put the nav lights on. We'll leave the collision light off for the moment because we're not starting the engines just yet. We'll fire up some lights so we can see what we're doing. Here we go. So we'll accept this, we'll accept that without reading it. Why not? And we will go for... Oh, I've got to remember how to use this flight computer now. So you press it first. EGNX to... Oh. EGNX, enter. Or is it in flight plan? EGNX. Oh, what did I call it? Oh, EGLC. Oh, that's what I want to do. Yes, that's what I want to do. Bosh. Right, so the route I've gone with, the default one that SimBrief tries to give you is just Brooklands Park. That's it, one waypoint. So I went for one that was slightly different. That actually had some waypoints in, but the downside to that is it's sending us around the houses a little bit. We'll get a GPU going. Right, okay, so we need to fill out some of this, so I need my data here. Alright, so passengers... I've already forgotten, but we'll call it full. Cargo is a good question. Oh, in fact, no, we don't need to key that out because I know what my zero fuel weight is. It's 25.5 tons. And then fuel on board is 1841. Yeah, and that gives us a gross weight, so that's all we need to do, really. Cool. Right, excellent. So that's that keyed in. We don't need any more of that. I'm just clicking buttons until I remember what to do here. We'll go over to Unicom straight away. So that's in on there. What I need is I need chase plane, and I need that view. Now, why is that not gone in on? Is it because we haven't actually turned the radio on? Might be. Oh my god, you're probably screaming at the screen here. I know I would be. Anyway, we'll key in some altitudes and stuff. When I remember how to read these charts, these Cirrus charts, which I can never remember how to do, because I never remember to blooming learn it. There we are. Elvos. Not obvious. Tempted to just recompile it. Well, you know what? No, actually, let's just chuff it completely. Okay. If in doubt, ignore it, wing it. That's my rule. Okay, so what I'm looking for now is our cruise altitude. Which is not that one. Depart, there we go, that's what we want. Hallelujah, we're getting there. Oh, I need to connect to the pilot. So we are Jersey 261, and we're in a DH8D. That's us. And we'll get the weather-free smids, 300 at 12 knots. So we'll be going off runway 27 then. And the Daventry Sid, sorry. Right, which is now going to give us a really, really weird route. So what we want to do is go from Daventry to Welling, and then we're on. Do we want to do Daventry to Welling? Yeah, I think we probably do. So that one, I want to delete Elvos. I want to delete Timpo. I want to delete Cooper. And then I want to delete the no link. Now that's going to give us a really weird little dog leg. I am aware of that, but we'll figure it out nearer the time. I forget where you key in your cruise altitude and target vertical speed. Is it just in the VNav? I feel like it isn't. I can't remember where it is. So my computer's done then. Stuff. Okay, cool. Right, so we'll put the parking brake on. That'll be good. We'll pull that back as well. That'll be nice. We'll turn the radios on, and then we'll get onto Unicom then. So standby control, yeah, that's fine. So now we should be able to go COM1. Why so? Hang on. What am I doing wrong here? Because why is that not changing? You know what? I have a plan. There we go. You know, that's not saying we're on Unicom. Oh yeah, it is. But that isn't. Why is that still saying 11800? Huh. That's quite weird. It's been too long since I've flown this aircraft. Right, anyway, we're cruising at flight level 150. So, whoops, wrong button. So what we want to do then is we want to flick our altitude up to 150. There it is on the display here. So that's now correct. We do have VNAV. Nav source, we want to be FMS. So that's FMS2. Source FMS1 we'd like. QNH is 1013 at the moment. So yeah, 1013. Oh, it was already correct. Hello, Pepper. Hello. Don't start clawing at stuff. So that's there. That's fine. We've done all that. Got this. I'm just trying to remember everything now. Heading, we'll go for 270. There or thereabouts. And I think we will start a poo. External power's on. I'm not going to bother doing all the tests and all that nonsense. Can't be bothered. So we'll power up the APU. And we'll start the APU. We do have one arrival coming into East Mids. Coming from 777, coming from Leipzig. Deutschland. We can hear a poo starting up. Can we see a poo on here? No. So we can turn the Jenny on, we can turn the bleed air on. Turn the bleeds to low for the moment. And I think we will pretty much get ready for pushback. Just trying to think what else we need to do. So ignitions will come to normal. We'll select start on engine 2 first. Oh, hello. What have I done? What have I done? Don't want mouse you. Go away. So we'll flick the red light on. Got these on. That's all fine. Yeah. We'll turn the bleeds off for the moment until we've got the engine started. So we will call for push. Yeah? Yeah. Why not? Let's do it. Oh, we'll probably get rid of the GPU first. That might be a good idea. So external power's off, external air is off, main bus tie's on. These are all on. That's fine. We're going to push back tail right.
Well, we are ready for pushback.
So off goes steering.
Release parking brake.
Yeah, parking brake is released. And I'm going to get up my ground chart. We're at stand 10 here.
Pushing back now, you're clear to start the engine number 2.
Let's start engine number 2. Fantastic. So that can go to that. That's all good on there. And we can go engine number 2, start. Awesome times. And the pushback in this thing is blooming ridiculous. End. Stop it. Stop it. You.
Pushback complete, 80% 1.
So what are we going off? 27. Taxi to Alpha 1 via Charlie, Romeo and Alpha. Cool. So, ready to start taxi. Taxi light can come on. APU can come off now. And we'll go for a bit of power. No, we won't. I'll actually start the engine proper. Oh, that noise. I love the sound of this thing. And there it goes. Oh, I know what we need to do. We need to reconnect steering. That's it. And remember that the steering is controlled on the aileron axis for some reason on this aircraft. Why are we not moving? Looks like the wheel brakes are locked on, but they're not. Brakes are off. We are starting to move. Oh, there he is. So we probably want joystick cam on, don't we? That'd be good. So editor, I think there's some like hotkeys for this. There we are, there's joystick cam for you. And here we are, taxiing out of the apron at East Midlands. I love the sounds on this aircraft, it's so good. Right, yeah, he's not a problem. And away we go. Right. Have we got any other traffic to worry about? No, we don't. We do have someone coming into London City, but they're probably going to beat us there, so that's not really a problem. I'm not going to bother setting V speeds and stuff just because I'm lazy. No other reason. But I am going to do the non-pilot thing and burn my lungs a little bit, so excuse me. And just as we come to the end of our taxi, then we fire up engine 1. Flight mode for the spoilers. We'll call takeoff on VATSIM. We'll remove the guard on the thrust rating. So good start on engine 1. We're going to go maximum takeoff power. We'll flick the lights on. We'll go to strobe white. Bleeds can come on. Bleeds should be set to min. Yes, they are. This aircraft really needs 2 people. We might even put some flak down. This aircraft really needs it. PTU can come on as well. Standby hydraulic pump can come on as well. That'd be good. And we are good to go. No? Yeah. Should say that with a bit more confidence, shouldn't I? We're good to go. So props to Max. And up we go. Power. Remembering that ailerons are controlling the nose wheel steering and rudders yeah, it's just weird. 100 knots. There's 130. That's probably pretty good for a takeoff. It's good enough for me. I hope it's good enough for you. And we're up and away. Flaps 5, please. Thank you. Now begin a nice gentle turn away. Your damper should be on and you forgot something. Might even get a bit of trim going on this, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Why, it's so nice. Okay, so we can have a think about a bit of autopilot goodness. We can go to LNAV, we can go to V... Can we go to VNAV? We should be able to go to VNAV. Or can't we go to VNAV? Alright, we'll go to IAS, hold then. Stuff you if you're going to be like that. and I want to climb at about 220 knots. So there we go. So we've put it in speed hold, so there is no auto throttle on this, bearing in mind. Flaps are already away, aren't they? Yes, they are. There is no speed hold on this. So what it'll do is it will control your pitch to maintain speed, and that's typical for a turbo prop. We are up and away. What are the warnings we've got on here? Inboard and outboard anti-skid. Oh, that's a good point. I didn't turn that on, did I? Forget where that is. It's here, isn't it? There we go. They're on, mate. We're going to put outcell in there, so that'll lock us out when we get to flight level 150. What I want to do is get rid of this. Nobody else better. See what I'm doing. Bleeds can come on to normal now. So why can't I put it in VNav? Did I not set up the VNav page? Yeah, I did. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Well, up we go anyway, passing 6,000 feet, so we'll go over to standard pressure. Oh, which is 1013 anyway, so that's relevant. We'll get the weather for London City. Automatic, oh you are. 1707 7 knots, gusting 22. Alright. Okay, fine. That's the way you're going to be, wind, that's the way you're going to be. So, what we will do is go for flight plan arrival. We'll be coming in on 27 then. I'm happy to take the tiny little bit of a tailwind that we'll get from there. Climbing up nicely here, yeah, this is all good. We can do maximum climb now. Yeah. So our last waypoint on this weird route that I've done is Brookman's Park. So standard arrivals. So Jakku, Godlu. I don't really want to go all the way out there though. On the right, it's not that one. Oh, it's not. No, we don't want Godlu. We want Jakku. Godlu's south side, effectively. We don't want that one. That one looks promising. That one looks promising. Honolulu, Rugby. What's the difference between these two? Both are on. Is there? So I'm just wondering whether or not one of these is for prop and one's for jet. I think it is. We're past flight level 100 now, so lights can come off. I know what we didn't do. There we go, turn the transponder on. So, you know what, I'm just going to do the Jacko 1 hotel just because I know it, which is 13. And then ILS approach. And the transition we'd like will be... That's weird, I'm tapped out, but I can still hear the sound. That doesn't bother me. It's going to be Lavno, I think, isn't it, from memory? The Lavno 1 Juliet, which is 3. In fact, what's the London City transition? Thousand to go. Well, Lavno 1 Juliet, so there we go. So, right, go Daventry, and then we want to go from Daventry to Titex. So we'll delete that, we'll delete that, we'll delete Brooklands Park, we'll delete Welling, Buzzard, and then the discontinuity, and that, yeah, that looks pretty neat, doesn't it? We'll do that. Cool. And it's inland, we need to be at a particular altitude. I think I know one. Right, never mind. I think I've cocked that up, but never mind. Right. Okay, sorry, we're at cruise, so bring the props back down to the prop rating. Thrust to rated thrust, there we go. And then that should put us at a nice cruise speed. Bit of a rockety rock. We are quite heavy actually. I'll just use whatever sim brief wanted. Cruise power. Not so much of a rocky rock. Is it that windy? That might be. Tune. So nav 1. We're going to want to be on London City's ILS. Ice detected. Really? We've got the heaters on, normal one. We'll turn that to fast then. Everything else is on. So we can turn recirc on. Yeah, I'm fine on everything else. Just wondering why we've got so much bumpity bump. I mean, it is a -8, so I mean it is a bumpity bump aircraft, but yeah, okay, fine. So 111.15, and then we want that on nav 2 as well. London City ADF or NDB 322. There we go. And I'm going to key that in on both just so I know they're on both, I don't have to worry too much. Excellent. So that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the flight plan menu. We've done the arrival. Yeah, so we're good. Okay. Ice detector, that's fine. What else do we need to do? Nothing just yet. Yeah, there is a bit of a crosswind going on here. I think that's what it is. I know what I needed to do. We need to key in the course. So the course for City is 273. And it's not going to let us do that, is it? We can probably do it on this one, right? .273, you can just see it there. So inbound odd-vod now. So I can key in. Oops. So why is it not taking that? I can't remember how to use this flight computer, to be perfectly honest with you. So we're going to do what we always do, and that's wing it. But we're towering across the sky at the moment, coming in north side of London. We're heading in towards London Luton at the moment. Can I put on a few more bits of data? So you see, so London Luton's there. And one FMS on that one, and then take the ADF on that one. That's fine. Yeah, not too good about that. Oh, weather radar should be on. Dope. Oh yeah. Right, now, can you see how we are slightly wing rock to the right? What we need to do is put, oh, not that one. But that is typical with this aircraft, so you have to do a bit of rudder trim. The other way, of course. Typically about 2 or 3 degrees will normally do you. So now you can see that we're completely horizontal. Okay, so we're not crabbing so much. You can actually just see here, well, I don't know whether you can or not, if you zoom the right way, you can see how the rudder is just ever so slightly off to the right. And that's an artifact of the propellers, because they both spin the same way, so you get a torque. Oh god, I keep putting the mouse here again. So we're going to be coming in flap 35, we probably don't need all of that. Yeah, we'll do flat 15. It's fine. This thing stops. Wow, it stops like it's hit a brick wall, this thing does, when you want it to. So, everything's nice and tickety-boo at the moment. Have a look over the nose. little bit too much over the nose. Have a look back at us. You can just see a prop, yeah, just see the prop spinning. That's not London Luton. London Luton's down here somewhere. Don't know what airfield that is actually. Maybe find out. I think that's Cambridge. Stansted's down here somewhere as well. Just behind that cloud. So let me just make sure that we've got my charts the way I want them. So we're currently inbound odd-vod. And we are going to have to slow down actually in a moment when we pass odd-vod. In fact, no we don't. No, we can do, in fact, yeah we will, 250 knots by the time we hit Nudna, which is 2 waypoints on. Oh, it's here, you can see it on the MFD there. Need to delete that. Cheers for the sub, Logash. So we will begin our deceleration, and I'm just going to bring our props down to 850. The prop RPM, and then I'll bring the power back. Bring the power back. Put auto feather on a bit early, but we'll put it on now because I will forget. All good. So the speed is coming back now slowly. Might just expedite that a little bit. Oh, we got another Crash 8 right in front of us. And a Jetstream 41 as well. FX and yaw. Have a look, let's have a look, let's have a look. There's the other Crash 8. And then the Jetstream 41. Go on, Textures, you can do it. I have got the Jetstream. So I should load it. Is it going to be like that today, is it? Oh no, there we go, there we go. Nice. that. No, it's just having a field day today. Oh my days. This isn't my computer, by the way, because I've got a silly M2 SSD and all the rest of it. It's a good computer, it's FSX is just slow at doing anything involving memory. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't do this to me, man. We've got Manchester Tower, we've got Liverpool, Gatwick, Heathrow, Amsterdam, no London City. I don't expect to get London City on, it's not a busy airfield. So Inlim is our first altitude restriction, flight level 120, just going to bring the throttle up a touch, we've got a bit more to play with. No auto throttle on this of course, so you can't just key it in on a dial, unfortunately. I can't remember where the speed brake lead was. Is it automatic? I think it is, isn't it? It is an automatic speed brakes, it's just, yeah, your spoilers, it's just that. It's not really a speed brake, it's a spoiler. So we're all good at the moment. I'm not going to bother turning the seatbelt signs off. I mean, the flight's just too short, doesn't really warrant it. And we are going to be starting our descent any second now, really. We've not got icing detected anymore, so we can chill out a bit on some of this. So will it let me go to VNav now? No, so I still haven't keyed it in properly. No. So outsail. And we'll just make sure that speed doesn't run away from us by bringing the throttle back a smidge. London's over there, see the Thames estuary. VNav, excellent, that's what I wanted. So we just need to bring the nose up a touch just to get the VNav path to cross, and then I think it will trigger. And then we can bring, yeah, there we go, VNav path, that's what I needed to do. Right, so we need to bring our altitude down. Bring it down to the transition. We'll get the latest weather. Connection 013, yeah, it's not really changed. I've got VFX Q400 immersion, which is a really, really good bit of software. There's when you can see anything out the window. At the moment we can't. So VDev is pretty minimal at the moment. So basically VNav, it's your vertical navigation. It's basically it modulates your vertical speed setting to try and follow a particular path rather than maintain a descent rate or anything. Ice detected again because we're in the clouds, I would assume. We'll just speed that up a touch. Lovely, yeah, all good. Lights are all good, don't need to do anything with that yet. Decision height was what, 400 feet? I'm trying to remember from yesterday. 444 was it? Oh, we're a different category of aircraft though. 471 we can get away with. On MDA. So we'll take 480. So it's the closest that is higher. Let's bring the throttle back a bit. So next up, Jacko, 9,000 feet. I'm going to drop the range down a touch on that. That's better. So inbound Jacko, which we want to be at flight level 90 at 210 knots. So we're going to bring the throttle right back. That was just the throttle warning. So I pulled it back a touch too much. There we go, we can see it falling away quite quickly now. Yes, what a view. It's a bit poo, isn't it? We'll do the return flight as well, shall we? Get us back up to East Mids. And I'll set our altitude in lockout at the ILS altitude 3000 now that we've actually got the VNav working. Oops. So the wind farm down there, how lovely. So there's clouds that we were just punching through. This is a bit of a handful to fly, this aircraft. It's not as simple as a jet, that's for sure. But you know, that's what makes it quite so exciting and enjoyable. Not hard to fly, but it has the nickname the Crash 8 for a reason rather than Dash 8. So past Jacko now, so I don't need that chart anymore. Inbound Babku. Oh, inbound Novna. And then Babku. Hello, pet. Come on, then. Hello. You say hello. Oh, you're wet. Is it raining? Oh, it is raining though. Hello, Pipsqueak. Say hello. Hello. Oh, you right. Okay, fine. to 220 knots, sorry, 210 knot speed restriction, so we'll just bring that throttle back as far as it will let us. Why has it put us into pitch hold now? Pippo, what are you doing? Yeah, I can hear meow, meow, meow. Right, we should be at 9,000 feet. I wasn't paying attention, and I've cocked that up. So we'll get back on track, just so we sort of reset ourselves. Oh my gosh, this wheel's sensitive. There we go. Is it because... I don't know. I need to read the book. RTFN. But we'll get ourselves back up to where we should be. And try not to exceed the speed restriction, even if we are completely ignoring the altitude at the moment. Because I'm rubbish at flying aircraft, clearly. Fuel's balanced, that's good. Anti-ice can go back to slow. All good on this, yeah. Don't need to worry about the bleeds just yet. Going to try and reduce the feedback you get in. There we go. Is that better now? A little bit still clipping a touch. Moving the microphone forwards a bit. Yeah, that seems to be a bit better. Right, sorry about that. So we are then flying the transition, 9,000 feet. Sorry, flight level 90, should I say. At more or less 210 knots. Is where we want to be. How lovely. So we're doing well. Fairly straightforward at the moment. Now I'm actually paying enough attention to try and get the altitude where it should be. So Rav says going to be next then, and that's down at 6,000 feet. So what we can do is we can bring this back to 6,000, and can we go VNAV? No. Now can we go VNAV? Yes, we can. See if it works this time. I'm sure it worked last time, it's just I didn't do it right. So we've got a bit of an imbalance in fuel here, so 550, 525. So what we'll do is we'll flick transfer from tank 1 into tank 2. Just for a few seconds to balance them out. There we are. Slightly overshot it. So we're now nicely balanced. Play about with the trim a bit just to get the wings level. Pretty good. Something you don't normally play about with in a jet, of course, is the rudder trim. Definitely doing this thing. And we should really have our approach lights on. As we start making our way down the Thames on this very, very long approach into London City. There's the wind kicking us about a little bit. Looking good on the VNAV, yeah, we're dropping down to 6,000, that's what we'd like. Throttle back a smidge just as we've sped up a touch with the tailwind that we've got. It's really throwing us about. Right, VNAV cuts out there then. Well, we're staying at 6,000 here anyway. Oh, is it 6,000 or flight level 6? So it is 6,000. Oh, but the QNH is the same anyway. Let's get the latest weather. 1606 knots, so we are going to be landing with a very, very minor tailwind. 22 degrees, QNH 1013. Viewpoint 15, so visibility is good. No cloud detected. Yeah, well, that's clearly BS, isn't it? bring that speed up a smidge. Our next speed restriction is Lavno, which is 185 knots. We're not there yet. It's the one after Top Do, which is just coming onto the screen here, so we can go up to 210. I was paying enough attention. Oh, there we go. So we're on the VNAV now then, so down to 3,000 feet. But we're staying at 6,000 because that's what's keyed into the FMS for this particular route. So that's, I think, doing what I want it to do now. But cruise power got auto feathers on, that's good. Got an easy jet just ahead of us, but quite high. So I can't even see him. Speedy birdie. Oh, we've got a C-17 out of Bryce Norton. Heading to Ramstein. Where's that? Rafa, there we go. Lovely, how good's that? Very nice. Pretty much going straight over the top of us. We're down here somewhere. Can't see him. Lovely C-17 there. Rafair 6750. We'll have another look. He is pretty much on top of us at the moment. Can he see him? Sorry, this must be making you feel really sick. Oh, there he is. Just seeing. Yeah, just seeing some trails there. Sort that speed out. So remember, it's a 5.5 degree ILS here at London City, so it's a steep descent, very steep descent. That's going to be quite exciting maintaining that in this aircraft, I have to say. I don't want pitch hold. Okay, so vertical speed it is then. Not that much though. Crikey, not that much. Yeah, I've clearly not white path angle too steep. I've clearly not set this up correctly. Outsail. Now, what I would like. Oh yeah, VNAV. Oh, so on here we set the maximum, is that it will go to? Don't know, I've no idea. The VOR1, what I want to know is whether or not we're picking up the ILS yet. Yeah, we are. So we'll stay on profile though. Not quite at our altitude restriction. But we are going to probably do a bit of a ping-a-pong. Cabin crew seats for landing and all that jazz. Don't know where the cabin... Oh, cabin call button's down here, isn't it? Is it? Thought it was. I thought it was down here. There is ping pong. So bringing that speed back, then we'll take flat 5 now. Right, that's flat 10. That's not right. There we go. Flat 5. There we go, flat 5. Right, first time. We're going to hit approach mode. The spoilers are good. Okay, bleeds can come to min. Everything's good up top. Everything's good down here. Props can go to max in case we need it. There's the glide slope. There's the localizer. Right, so we're on the glide slope now, so gear down. Sorry. There we go. Pretty green. Okay, so this is where we see the speed start running away from us then. If we're not careful. Look how steep this is. Oh, and look at the VFX, look at the vortices coming off there. How lovely. Slightly off the localizer here.
2500.
It's going to give us a bit of throttle. Flaps 15. Should help bring the nose down, which it has done. And we're pretty good on the localizer, we're not bad on the glide. See the speed running away from us there, so we'll just nip that in the bud. Good on the glide, not bad on the localizer. No traffic to worry about.
1000.
Getting ready to kill the autopilot. Amazing that the Embraer gets in here. Oh. Please tell me that's not just stalled us. Hang on, what's happening now? What the chick? What? Hang on, what the deuce?
Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate.
30. 10.
Oh. That was a bit hard. Not gonna lie. There's the reverses. I'm gonna need all the runway. Ah! Stop, will ya? There's me saying it stops like a brick. It doesn't when you come in at a ridiculous speed because you get a stupid lag spike that just does weird things. I've never seen anything like that before. And then the autopilot just wound itself up. That was very, very odd. So let's get ourselves onto the taxiway. Fuel damper can come off. Taxi lights can come on. They can come off. That can come down there like that. Let's try and get a bit of steering going. That would be nice. Props can come back to min. What's that? Weird. Who's that? It sort of like jumped and then it suddenly was stationary again. Something very, very odd here. Very odd indeed. Flaps can go away. We can attempt to park up. Attempt probably being the operative word here. If we can get into gate 9, that would be nice. Right, this is really hard to do now. That turn a bit too early. It's just done it again. It's like jumped and then they just put you stationary. Full turn when we get to that bit where we're trying to line up with. I'm going to try not to cheat too much. But full turn now. Going to need a bit more engine to get us around the corner. Is it about there? Oh god, miles off. Turned a bit too early. Right, so parking brake can come on. Now we're not actually going to shut down completely, because we're going to do the return flight. So what we're going to do is edit flight. We're going to do EGLC to EGNX back in the Dash 8. I'm going to do that route because that's retarded. And that's no better. Okay, then maybe we are going to do that. Okay, generate operational flight plan. Menu, we want to there. Yeah, there we go. So EGLC, we're going to go to Brookman Park. So BPK. Oh, we are going to need to turn the engines off because we need to refuel. We'll turn the bleeds off, reset can come off. We can kill the engines, which means we can turn that off. And everything's going to go ping diddy pong. Services, GPU, oops. GPU, we can go external power, external air. Some doors open. Right, now we're on external power. We can kill the APU. And then we'll think about putting some fuel on in a sec. But we'll get the flight plan loaded up first. And we'll turn the transponder off. Yeah, well, to standby. And weather radar can come to standby as well. So Brookman's Park, then we're going to go to Buzzard. Oops. Don't know how you do a like route. Buzzard. But it is a straight line anyway. And then up to Welling. Yeah. And the departure, we're going to go off to 7. No, we're not. We'll go off 09. Make our lives easier. Brookman's Park 1 Hotel. I need to pre-file this on VATSIM. Right, so let me just check that's come through. Yes, it has. Go 1, okay. And then it's the, you can key in the arrival because it's a short flight. Gonna be a long night. The Pigo 1 Juliet. Okay. Cruising at flight level 160. Why is... Ah. Right, when we get in the air, we'll sort that out, because that's going to be a bit weird. Yeah, that's sort of alright. Okay, so fuel. We need 1.75 tons. So, oh, you can't see this, that's weird. I'm going to put 2 tons in. Okay. So we can do, not that, performance, not that, fuel. Two tons of fuel. There we are. Cool. Okay. Out, we're going up to, what was it, 160. Squint mode engaged, there we are. Auto feather can come off, we don't need that on, stroke want that on. Props can come to start then. And this is a start on stand. So we are going to do exactamundo that. Yeah, it's all kicking off on that, so. What a surprise. So, we're starting on stand, so we don't need a poo on. Bleeds on normal. So, we will start engine 2. I suppose it probably not be a bad idea to shut the doors. Kappa. The important ones shut first. The passenger ones. Why is this one not closing then? Oh, there it goes. Right, so good start on engine 1. We can disconnect the external power, which means we can get rid of the GPU, and we might as well crack straight on and start engine number 1 and begin our, and then we can begin our taxi. Put the transponder on straight away. Weather radar can come on now, we're clear. I'm going to take a flat 10 takeoff. Nav source can go to FMS. So good start on the engines. So we'll spin them up to full speed. We can go M-top. Can we go M-top? Not that one, not that one. Yeah, M-top, there we go. Brakes away then. Already called takeoff on that sim. There's me kicking the rudder, forgetting that the steering's on the aileron on this. Leave the yaw damper off for the moment. I'm not taking full length, we shouldn't need it in this. There we are. That can go away. And we can go full power. And we're rolling. Knots. 100. And there we are, up we go. Gear away. And begin our left turn almost immediately. Go to hang on. Go to climb power. There we go. And we can drop the nose down a bit now as well. Now we're well clear of everything, which will bring our speed up. And we can flick the yaw damper on now. Bleeds. Oh, they're still on normal. They should be on. Whoops. That should be on. Aye, 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 aye. What a rookie job. And we'll begin our acceleration phase. As we climb up out of London. So flat 5. Look at that. That's wicked, isn't it? Okay, so flight plan. We can do. Can we do a direct? Oh, DTO, Brookman's Park, which means I can flick the autopilot on. We can go into LNAV, IAS hold. We can bring the flaps all the way up now. Oh, they are all the way up. I'm one step ahead of myself. Transition altitude, but we're on the same pressure, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, we got East Midlands ground just come on. or ignore the altitude restriction because we've got no traffic. So we can bring our our climb speed up to 220 knots. Should really do that gradually just to stop it jolting too much. Whatever. Bring our props back to rating. Which will take us 900. It depends on the airline. But good on fuel balance. Good flap 10 landing at East Mids just because we've got bags of space. Zoom out a smidge on here and see how bad this approach looks. Well, I can't quite see it just yet. We'll worry about it when we get there. The East Midlands ILS frequency 27, was it 27 I said we were going to come in on? Flight plan menu arrival, yeah, good. One is 27 now. So course of 269. Well, see what I can do. Not com 1, that's not what I want. Nav 1. 10935. Oh yeah, I should know that. 10935, and we'll put that on Nav 2 as well. So we get a dual nav approach. 121.9. Yeah, 121.9 then. That's for East Midlands ground, which we won't be listening into just yet. Doesn't have any traffic anyway. Is there any other traffic coming in? No, it's one guy who's just left. Oh, he's over London. We're the only inbound that's nearby. There's only one other. Here we are, climbing it nicely. You see IAS hold, so it's adjusting the pitch to maintain 220 knots, so you've got to make sure you're giving it enough thrust that you can climb. Torque, technically. So how do I actually switch over to on 2? Yeah, like that. Oh yeah, and it switches on that. Cool, excellent. What I want to do. How's our trim looking? Pretty good actually. Pretty good. I'll try not to plant this one on the floor, but then, you know, I'm at the mercy of the lag gods. 1,000 to go. So we've got a decision of 59 to 60. So that's the MDA. Oops. Come on. 59, yeah, so we'll take 60. That's for a Cat 2 Class B. Pretty much going to fly straight into East Mids. We'll vector ourselves in. There's no other traffic, so we don't have to worry too much about the start. Yeah, fuel balance is still pretty good. So, if we look at the flight plan then. Okay. Proper descent alert, right, okay. So that means it's coming up, I guess. Not that we're on it, it's just the alert telling us that we're getting there. Okay. I want to get rid of this message. I don't know where messages come up on this. Oh, MSG. VNAV disconnect. Oh, well, we've reconnected it, so it's not a problem. Oh, topper drops there, look. So, right, okay, we can start seeing it. So, VLAG straight into PIGOP, that's what we want. So we want rid of that waypoint. And we want to skip PIGOP then, do we? PIGOP's there. So we want to do well in, yeah, okay. Get rid of VLAG. Get rid of PIGOP. And do a straight in from there. Right, now that has killed our VNAV. That's because we're not in there. We'll maintain height, we'll let the VNAV catch up with us. Yeah, the VNAV dev's decreasing, and then we'll capture the VNAV and then drop down. No sensible, isn't it? Why the devil not? That's just gone a bit weird. What happened there? It's very weird. Quickly that scrolls. VNAV captured! There we are. So we're now VNAV LNAV. Good. That's what we're doing, isn't it? And this should now take us down onto the ILS into East Mids. Back to where we started! All good on that, yeah, good on that. We'll leave the lights on. All good on the blades. Flipping out, that was a bit of a bump. Oh, East Midlands ground's gone offline. You saw that we were coming in and then cheesed it. Where are we at the moment? We're just coming in over sort of Northampton. Northampton way, yeah. Should see the M1 down there. Is that supposed to be it? I think so. That's Northampton, Sywell Airfield, I'm guessing. Detected. Okay. Still on VNAV path for now until it breaks. No, I'll learn how it works at some point. I'll watch one of Chewie's videos. He's quite good at setting it up. Yeah, see, it's just cheesed it off the VNAV now. I don't know why. No idea why. So we're below 100, so we should maintain 250 knots or less. And lights are already on. Flat 10 landing will be fine. I don't know why the East Mids guy signed on and then signed off again. Maybe there wasn't enough traffic for him. The VNav's just disconnected again, but then I can immediately turn it on again. Okay. Just don't understand what it does. Because we're too far off profile? Should we be at 7,000? Oh no. Really weird. Read the book. The novel. Yeah, because we're well off VNav path again now. No traffic to worry about. The other flight coming into East Mids. Turkish, yeah. Oh, here he is flying at the moment, actually. Oh, lovely. Try again for VNav. To Smith's not too far away now. I don't think that's the M1, I think that's the A1. Yeah, there's Ratcliffe Power Station. East Mids is literally just here. Somewhere behind that Cloud. Is that Ratcliffe or is that Derby? I think that's Ratcliffe. Done it again. Yeah, there's East Mids, I can see the runway there. And keep the speed up for the time being at least. And we can probably do approach mode now. Can we? No. Can we go to nav source, ILS? Yes, we can. Approach mode. Lock star, glide slope star straight off the bat. Wow, that was good. So we will start to bring the speed back now. We'll increase props to max in case we need it. Bleeds can come to min. Overshot that like a champion. Flat 5. Gear down. Gear down 3 green, flat 10. All good up top. Yeah, all good up top. Can come off now. And actually, we can go to manual. Wire in by hand. With a few nudges of trim. There we are, pretty good on the localizer, on the money on the glide. Bit of a, oh, it's quite a decent crosswind here, 9 knots. This thing, absolute bugger when it comes to crosswinds. But you'll see me at stab mode, absolutely stabbing at the joystick. Not how you fly an aircraft, I tell you. A lot easier when you've got force feedback and you're sat in it so you can feel what's happening. And you've got a proper trim lever and all that sort of thing. So no traffic. Correct. Try and get off at Sierra if we can. It's done that funny laggy thing again. There's the M1. Okay. Pretty good on glide and lock there.
100.
Whatever happens, we'll continue.
Minimums.
Sure. Continue.
Minimums. 100. 50. 30. 10.
Oh, that was a bit of a bounce. Okay, I'm back to stand. So we did get off at Sierra. We're gonna pretty much go straight ahead onto Romeo, Charlie, and then back onto stand 10, where we started. An hour and a half or so ago. And then, oh, I think it was right first time. hard if I do say so myself. Okay, so parking brake can come on. Feather the prop. Some brave marshaller is now going to come and give us some ground power. We can flick that on. Means we can kill that. We don't even need the APU. The Jennies can come off, they can come off, this can come off, that can come off, that can come off, bop, 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 clickety click, ping, ping, ping. These can come off then, that can come off, that can come off, starters can come off. Oh my god. That can come off. Engine bleeds can come off. See, Jennies can come off. Lights away. Oop. And while we're doing all this, we can open some doors. Turn the radios off. That one goes off as well. Off. Off. I forget how you turn them off. How do you turn the PFD off? Can't remember. But there we are. Right, for some reason the front door's not opened. Oh well, never mind. There we go. Hope you enjoyed it. Not the best flying in the world, but hope you learned something. It was enjoyable for me anyway. I'm getting better with each flight, and that's the main thing. So yeah, until next time, thank you very, very much for watching. Have a great weekend. And yeah, I'll see you all soon.